Hi, I'm Tom Long, and today we're going to install XBMC onto a MacBook Pro. I've downloaded the XBMC image, and I open that up, drag XBMC into the Applications folder. That's pretty much all there is to installing it, and then I open it. Just because we have XBMC on our computer, of course, doesn't mean that it's ready to go. What we need to do now is set XBMC up. So we're going to change our preferences, and XBMC is so powerful, there are a lot of preferences to set. But trust me, it's going to be worth it. So let's slide on down to the System menu. So you scroll down to System, open that up, and you see all of the options that you have available to you. We're going to start out with Appearance, which is where you can change the skin or theme of the XBMC on your computer so that it looks however you want it to look. Other options under here include choosing your screensaver. Confluence works just fine for me as a skin, and I don't need to change my nationality or file list defaults. So jumping down to screensaver, you can see that there are several different options there. You can use dim, you can pick out some of these visualizations if you prefer, but I like the slideshow. And under the settings for the slideshow, you can see that one of the options is video fan art. It could be music fan art if you wanted, but I like the video fan art. It just shows you like posters from different media that you might have on there, your movies or your TV shows, and it's really very entertaining. I appreciate all the people that have put the effort into providing the poster art that goes with our shows and makes this great screensaver. Now under library, under video and library, you can see that you have various options again. I always want to make sure that I update the library on startup because I'm constantly adding new TV shows. So I have that checked. You can also set up your preferences for music. There's really not a whole lot here that I care about, although you may want to go down to song submission and set it up to let XBMC submit your playlists, whatever you're listening to Last.fm or Libro, whatever service you might be using. If you want, you can also use XBMC to show pictures that you have stored in your network, and there are options set up with that as well. You can allow it to show the metadata, generate thumbnails, rotate the pictures according to how the camera was oriented when you took the picture. You can control the way that your slideshows appear, and so on. I really like the way that XBMC displays the weather, so you're also going to want to go into your weather settings and choose where you want to show the weather from. Once you've got your feet wet with the basics, you're also going to want to explore the settings for add-ons. And it's really quite simple to enable these add-ons for use with your XBMC, but that's really beyond the scope of this introductory lesson. I just want to show you that that's there in case you're interested in doing and expanding the capabilities and power of XBMC on your system. Another thing that you can do with XBMC is allow it to be a UPnP device or a DLNP device so that you can use this music anywhere or use the media XBMC has in its library anywhere on your network that can utilize. If you have Windows devices in your network, you're going to want to add the work group that you are on. Work group for your network, you'll need to restart for that to take effect, but that can wait. For now, let's go back out into our system settings and You can make sure that you have your video output and your audio output consistent with the devices that you have attached to your computer. The same thing goes for if you're wanting to use an Apple remote or something like that to control your XBMC. So let's backspace to our settings again. And now we're looking at the skins setting. This is really cool because this is where you can set it up to show what you want in the menu, in the home window, what your general settings are going to be. You can really personalize your XBMC experience. You can tailor it to what it is that you want to get out of XBMC. So be sure you just kind of poke around here. I think one of the more important things is under the home window options, you can decide which of the available menus to hide. So if you're not going to use music or pictures or programs or weather or whatever it is that you're not going to use, you can opt to hide those. I like having show recently added videos. I love the weather, but you can set it up so that XBMC is what you want it to be. You can play with that on your own time. Let's back out now to the main menu and go into videos and then add source. And now you can browse through your network and pick any folders that you want and set them up to be a source that will be scanned and included in your library. Once you include that in your library, the scrapers that you select will be used to pull in all sorts of metadata, great artwork. This is really the heart of what XBMC can do for you. You've got the beautiful skin and you've got all of the metadata added. So you pick the source that you want. Now you can go through and pick what you want to scrape that source. You can name the source. Be sure you put that run automated scan so that the source in the library is completely scanned and all the metadata is added. Under settings, you can make choices that you want with respect to that. And again, make sure that you have enable fan art because that's really pretty. It's a lot of eye candy to go with your XBMC. Once you have the settings set up the way you want, you can opt to refresh the items that are on that path and they'll be added to your library. Congratulations, you're ready to enjoy XBMC, so go back to your main home page, scroll down to the off button, exit out of there, and the next time you open XBMC, it's going to scan all of those folders, any media that you've added into the library, and it's going to be beautiful. So enjoy.